Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aashi Adani and for today's video I'm trying a full face of NYX makeup. I have used some of this before and I'm trying some new stuff as well. So I'm really excited and let's get started. So I will be starting off with something I have not tried before. This is the Honey Dew Me Up primer. This one is supposed to be really sticky and I've heard some amazing things about it. And it has like tiny gold flecks. I'm sure you can see that. That is a very interesting applicator. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my hand and apply it on my face. This is, I think, one of NYX's really famous products, but I don't know if I like the golden thing right on my face. So it is really tacky, it is dewy, and it does make my skin look a little hydrated. Don't mind that. Okay, let's see it. Okay, so my skin does feel a little tacky. I don't feel like my pores are covered. But it does look hydrated and dewy, so I'm excited about that. Next up, I'm going to use the NYX Pore Filling Primer. I have used this one before and I think it is very similar to the Benefit Primer and the Professional, and this one is really good as well. It's very smooth and it will actually cover all your pores and it gives like a very filtered finish and it's very nice. Just going to focus this around the areas where I have pores, so that's like my nose and all the areas where I've broken out right before the video. So I do feel quite matte in these areas, but like I think my face still looks a little dewy. Moving on, I am going to go ahead and use the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. This is one of their most famous foundations, and the best part about this, why it's so famous, it's because it comes with this dropper, right? And the foundation is so liquidy and it's super matte. Okay, so it's perfect for oily skins, and it's called the total drop control because you can control how much foundation you're using. Also, this is super buildable, so if you use like 2 squirts, you get a sheer coverage. If you use 4, you get like a full coverage. So you can use how much ever foundation and like control what kind of coverage you want as well. And let's see, this is so Instagram. Oh wow, I'm just gonna, I don't know how much is too much with this anymore. Well, that was not 2 drops or 4 drops, that was quite a bit. I am just going to take a brush because I want to see how this blends with a brush. This foundation brush is from Mini, so if you haven't seen that video, I will link it below. So I'd call this like a medium coverage situation because I can still see all my pimples. So I'm going to try building it up like they recommend, and I'm just gonna use the foundation on that area. I'm just gonna tap it in with my fingers, try to get like more coverage. Okay, that's too liquidy, like the foundation is too liquidy. Still not the fullest coverage, but I feel like it layered beautifully and like it doesn't look weird. So I've used some concealer, very little, just to cover the dark circles. I've not covered anything else because I just needed a concealer and I didn't have one from NYX. Next up is I'm going to use NYX's Wonder Stick. I have the shade medium tan, and this is actually one of NYX's most popular products as well. This is what it looks like. Okay, so this is the highlighting shade. I'm just going to blend this out. It does have some decent amount of coverage, I'd say, and it's a good shade as well. Like, your highlight is like brightening up your face. And I'm gonna contour as well, not really, because just to bring a little color if we're looking a little pale. This stuff is really creamy, okay? It does not take too much time to blend as well, like it's so fast, and I do appreciate that. Also, I do not have a blush, so I'm gonna use one of their soft matte lip creams, and I'm gonna use like 2 drops. Try to keep it natural and dewy. Okay, that's pretty. I think looks nice. Now to set everything in place, I am excited to try the NYX Professional Makeup Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. I've never tried this one out. I'm going to dip into maybe this banana shade right here. So you have 3 highlighting shades. I think this one's shimmery, and 4 contour shades. I'm just gonna use this to set everything in place. Moving on to highlight, I am going to use this Born to Glow highlighting palette. Again, not tried it yet. They're smooth. They're like really smooth and shiny. I really like the second shade here. Let's try the pink. Wow, I don't know who would use such a pink shade, and this is like the darkest. Oh, this would be so pretty on the eyes. I might use it on the eyes, I don't know. Actually, so I'm gonna go ahead with this second shade as my highlight. Okay, I feel like my eyes creasing too much. Like, I don't know whether the powder didn't set well or is the highlight just creasing quite a bit. Anyway, I'm gonna use a fan brush for this, and I'm going to go into the shade. Oh man, look at the fallout. But how pretty.
That's blinding.
We love a blinding highlight. Wow. I do have something else to try, but I don't know if that will just exaggerate things. I have this Born to Glow illuminating liquid highlighter. I'm gonna dot that on this side, see how it's looking. This one is too sparkly, is what I noticed. But it's quite natural, I'd say. But I don't like that there are so many glitter flecks in it, especially when you wipe it out, that it's kind of exaggerating the texture on my skin more than like, oh, this one is too pretty. I think I want to go in again with this shade and just put it very lightly because we already have some highlighter there. Cool. Next up, I'm going to use NYX Perfect Filter palette. This palette I love. I've been using it for like almost every day. Like, this is the eye look I do. I'm going to show it to you. I go into this orange shade, put it right on my crease like this. Then I go into this shade, the dark one, and I pop it on the outsides. You see how lightly I'm like holding my brush, and see how beautifully the shadows apply. These shadows are perfect, like very smooth, very pigmented, very easy to blend, and just really pretty as well. And right here. Okay, see how like easy that was to do. Like I'm done with like a proper eye in like less than a minute. And yeah, you're just gonna blend out the edges. There we go. I am going to use the white one from here and try popping it right in the center for that little extra glow. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye and be right back. So I did put on some kajal and like a little bit of liner. Moving on, I'm gonna use the NYX Eyebrow Pencil. This is the micro eyebrow pencil. I have it in the shade Espresso, and I'm just gonna get like this tiny nib, and it's really nice. It's not waxy, it's creamy, but it's, you know, not too creamy. Like it's creamy, but it's not too creamy where where there is no control and like it's just all over the place. It's nice control that you get with the thing. It's not overtly pigmented as well, which I prefer for brows, and you get a lot of shades, so you can always just pick the right shade for your brows. And it's so thin, so if you really even need to draw on your brows, you can like replicate that. And it comes with a spoolie, so just gonna that was an easy brow. Next up, mascara. I'm using NYX Worth the Hype mascara. I have not tried this before. Let's see if it is worth the hype indeed. This is what the brush looks like. I feel like it does look nice, but I feel like I've seen better mascaras. Like I have better mascaras which would perform better than this one. Like here, I can't get to the lower lashes properly. I think it's separating and it's a little lengthening, but you know, you're not getting volume or any thickness, which I prefer in my mascara. And it's really bad on the lower lashes, like it's not getting on them properly. Even when I'm like trying to wiggle it out, it's not doing it. So I'd say pretty for the top lashes, but I think I would prefer more length and volume. Yeah, that's about it. It didn't do much. Maybe for a no makeup look, something like this would look natural and nice, but not for this one. And lastly, I am going to use the NYX Lingerie Lipstick in the shade Exotic for my lips. It's a beautiful color. What I like about these lipsticks is that it's creamy, but it will settle down as a matte, so it's very comfortable. I do prefer these over the lip creams, because I mean the creams, I prefer a matte lip and the creams don't become a complete matte. This one does. You know, and I'm gonna set everything in place. I have two setting sprays. I have the matte finish and the dewy finish. I think I'm gonna go with the matte one. So this is what my finished face looks like. I am pretty much happy with everything other than the Wonder Stick highlighter. I think it is looking a little gray on me, and I don't enjoy that. And I also feel like it creased quite a bit. Other than that, oh shit. Other than that, I think this NYX Honey Dewy thing was quite okay. The mascara was quite okay, and yeah, I do like everything else. So the foundation was good, the lipstick is good, the highlighting palette is good, the contouring palette is good, the eyeshadows are my favorite, the eyebrow pencil is also my favorite. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like if you did, subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.